the Broom. So I'm going to be talking about the spiritual significance of the broom in Hoodoo culture. Um, the broom can be used to draw things in or sweep good things in or bad things in. And it can also be used to repel or get rid of or sweep good and bad things out. Um, the negative connotation when it comes to the broom most likely stems from the use of it by witches. So, you know, some negative beliefs and connotations about the symbolism of the broom probably stems from that. But I'm going to go into some of the different traditions and beliefs in Hoodoo culture when it comes to the broom. All right. So, jumping the broom, of course, if you all know, was done during slavery because they were not allowed to enter into legal contracts or to get married per se. So they used the broom as heavy symbolism of sweeping out the old and bringing in the new. All right. Also, spitting on the broom if someone sweeps your feet. Now, someone sweeping your feet was thought to be very bad luck. It's still believed to be very bad luck. But to reverse it, you should spit on the broom. So if someone sweeps your feet, it's said that you'll never get married. That's the saying, okay? Yes, I grew up with this saying because, again, I grew up in Hoodoo culture, and you know, it just is what it is. It wasn't anything to really second think about. It was the saying and just the thing, you know what I mean? But also, you shouldn't step over a broom in Hoodoo culture because that is believed to bring in bad luck. And if you do step over a broom, you should spit on it because the spitting is thought to reverse the negative energy that comes from sweeping your feet or stepping over a broom. All right, so yeah, so the spitting prevents bad luck and it dispels negative energy. All right, that's the belief. Another thing is in Hoodoo culture is you should not sweep after dark. Yeah, so sweeping after dark is thought to bring in bad luck as well. Another thing is a heavy belief is you should not bring an old broom into a new house or into your new home. Hi, Avery. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you. And you can just only, you know, guess why that is. You don't want to bring something old, especially like a broom that has been sweeping in and out old and negative energy into your new home where you want good and positive energy to thrive. Hi, Sabrita. How are you? Yeah, I know a lot of cultures have a lot of similar beliefs, especially when it comes to Hoodoo and some of those practices. So yeah, I believe you. Hey, Avery. Good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Kenneth. How are you today? I hope you all are doing well. And thank you for joining me on the live today. So another thing when it comes to the broom is, from experience as a child, we were not allowed just to wave a broom around casually because it just was not good at all. If we were caught doing that by the elders, they would tell us stop waving that broom around because waving a dirty broom around is thought to spread negative energy, and you don't want that. You don't want dirt and dust flying all over your home. You know, when you're doing something like that. And you know, as kids, you don't think anything about it. You just find it something to play with, right? So you just messing with the broom, swinging it all around, just cavalier. But to the older people, there was a spiritual symbology in that, all right? Not to spread around negative energy. Another thing is, if children were ever caught sweeping, or if people saw a child sweeping for no reason at all, it was believed that you would get an unexpected visitor soon. So that's just another belief in Hoodoo culture as well. Yeah. Regal riding, get a clean broom. A broom is only clean one time. I mean, once you use it one time, it's not clean. So you be buying a broom every day. But anyway, also when it comes to sweeping in order and having order in your house and order in your life, You were only supposed to sweep in one direction, not a chaotic sweep back and forth, this room to that room and then back here. It was told and said that you were to sweep in one direction. Either you're sweeping from the front to back or the back to the front, and even there's a connotation in that. I believe most people thought that sweeping from the back to the front is good luck. Some people believe that sweeping from the front to the back is good luck. So it just depends on the region and that particular belief when it came to which direction to sweep a house. But either way, there's heavy belief in what direction to sweep a house and sweeping it in order as well. If I take a break, guys, excuse me, it's because I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping in the comments. Hey, let's see. Danilo, how are you today? I appreciate you all for joining in the live. Another thing is, it's said that if you sweep salt behind someone that you do not want to return to your home, that will prevent that, So sweeping salt behind bad energies would do the trick in them not returning to your home again. All right. Also, different herbs and spices, sweeping different herbs and spices is also to believed to bring in certain and different energies, whatever it is you're trying to repel or attract to yourself. So sweeping things like cinnamon, lavender, sugar, things like that, oregano, all of them have their different spiritual connotations and different energies and things that they can do or bring into your life or repel and take away from your life as well. Another thing is that is heavily said in hoodoo culture, and I can tell you because it's been said and I've heard it said, is do not sweep under someone's chair. All right, if someone is sitting in a chair, you do not sweep under them while you're sitting there. It brings in bad luck, brings them bad luck. Another thing is we were told not to sweep under the bed of an ill person. All right, so if you had someone that was ill, bedridden, and they're in the home, living in the home, you were not supposed to sweep under their bed. Also, of course, that would go for hospitals, but it's not much control you have if someone's out of your care. But if they're in the home, you were not supposed to sweep under their bed. I'm from the United States, AFAC. All right. All right. If your comment doesn't have anything to do with the live, or if I feel it's disrespectful, I'm not going to read it, and I'm going to block you from the channel altogether. But I do appreciate you all that do have good, legitimate comments for coming in on the live and joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. And again, I just want to sum this up when it comes to hoodoo and the broom. The broom is thought to have good and negative connotations to it, and just depends on how you're using it. Like anything else, just depends on the energy that you're going to bring to yourself or you're going to repel from you. So intentions when it comes to this is the high priority. What are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? And why is that belief attached to this particular item or symbol? All right. So again, it is Hoodoo Appreciation Month. There's nothing evil about hoodoo. If you go and you read anything about it, you can see that hoodoo was used for the treating the ailments of Black people while they were under the conditions that they were under. And with that being said, if we take the scales off of our minds, off of our hearts, we can see how hoodoo beliefs shape our everyday lives. Even if you are religious or a Christian, you cannot get around it. All right. The Kojic church is believed to have been found by a hoodoo priest. If you do not believe me, go and look this up for yourself. But anyway, that's just my little spiel about hoodoo and the broom and some of the thoughts and beliefs that surround the broom in hoodoo culture. So I want to thank you all for watching, and you be blessed.